I don't usually do grand gestures. I'm the type of person who thinks twice before buying extra guac. But when my little sister hit rock bottom last year, broke, jobless, and freshly dumped, I did something out of character. I gave her my car. Not just any car. A 2017 black Honda Civic. Clean interior, new tires, low mileage. My baby. I had just gotten promoted and bought myself a new ride. It felt like the universe was giving me a chance to pass the torch. I imagined her driving to job interviews, blasting Taylor Swift, rebuilding her life with dignity. A movie montage, basically. Her name is Kelsey. Blonde, 27, Instagram addicted, and allergic to effort. But she's my sister. So I handed her the keys and said, "Take care of her." She squealed like I'd proposed to her, hugged me so tight I saw my ancestors. I felt like a saint, like Oprah, like I was single-handedly fixing the economy. That was 2 months ago. Last Thursday, I stopped by her apartment. She wasn't home, but her roommate let me in. I brought Thai food. I like to pretend I'm the big sister in a feel-good Netflix show. I even put her favorite spring rolls on top. But something felt off. There was no car in the driveway. Weird, since she had texted me that morning asking for gas money. Her purse was on the couch. I peeked inside. No keys. I opened the fridge. Empty except for expired yogurt and a half-drunk bottle of rosé. Classic Kelsey. Then I saw the envelope. Thick, sloppy handwriting, stuck behind a pile of unopened mail. I should have left it alone. I know. But curiosity is a powerful drug. It was a bill of sale. For my car. Sold for $500. I blinked. Read it again. Sold. $500. To a man named Travis. Handwritten, dated last week. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just stood there, chopsticks still in hand, spring rolls wilting. That car was worth at least $12,000. She didn't even try to haggle. She just sold it. For less than the price of my monthly rent. My hands started shaking, but not from shock, from rage. She didn't call me, didn't ask, didn't even say thanks. She sold my gift like it was a pair of old boots. That's when I noticed her laptop left open on the kitchen table. Now I'm not proud of what I did next. Okay, I'm a little proud. I sat down, clicked the trackpad, and found exactly what I didn't know I was looking for. Kelsey, it turns out, has been keeping a diary. A digital one. Password protected? Of course not. Her password was literally Kelsey123. I know. It's almost too easy. Inside were pages of confessions. Things she'd never told anyone. Like how she got her last manager fired on purpose. Like how she lies on her Tinder profile about being a nurse. Like how she borrowed money from our mom's retirement account. Suddenly, the spring rolls didn't feel so generous anymore. And just like that, I stopped being the sister who gave a car and started being the sister who was going to give her hell. It took me exactly 72 hours to go from furious big sister to vengeful mastermind. I didn't rush it. I wanted my revenge to simmer. Like a slow-cooked stew, thick, spicy, memorable. See, Kelsey never thinks more than 2 steps ahead. She acts, deletes the evidence, posts a filtered selfie, and moves on. Me? I am the spreadsheet type. I don't just get mad, I organize my fury. Step 1. Back up. I copied the entire contents of her digital diary, all of it, screenshots, PDFs. I even printed some of the juicier pages just for the drama. Step 2. Study the subject. I read that diary like it was a sacred text, annotated it, highlighted recurring patterns of manipulation, deceit, and unintentional comedy. Kelsey wasn't just careless, she was spectacularly unaware. Like the time she dated 2 guys from the same friend group and thought changing her nail color would be enough to fool them. Or how she pretended to have a gluten allergy for attention, then posted pictures of cinnamon rolls on her secret food Instagram. Yes, she made a second account to cheat on her diet. You can't make this up. But the gold mine? Her job. Apparently she told everyone, including our parents, that she worked remotely as a virtual assistant for a startup in San Diego. Turns out that startup was fake. Just a fancy way of saying she posted memes for an MLM group on Facebook. So, I made a burner account. Nothing flashy. Just a normal girl with a cute dog and a coffee obsession. Then I started following people she knew. Slowly, strategically. Her, boss, her best friend, her ex. I fed the account with posts about toxic sisters, betrayal, and the value of honesty. Just enough breadcrumbs to spark curiosity. And then, I posted one thing. A simple carousel. Slide 1. A blurry photo of my old Honda Civic, dated a year ago, captioned, "When you gift something and it gets sold for $500. Slide 2. A screenshot of the bill of sale. Slide 3. A blurred-out diary entry with one line visible. I only borrowed $2,000 from Mom. She'll never notice. No names. No tags, but I didn't need them. Kelsey did the rest. She called me 2 hours later, voice shrill and cracked. What the hell is this? I sipped my wine and smiled. A little creative project. You can't just... You're ruining my life. Didn't I already do that when I gave you a car? Silence. Followed by a sob. Real or fake, I couldn't tell. At this point, I didn't care. She begged, said she was desperate. Said she only sold it because she was behind on rent. Said she'd pay me back. I said, with what? Your non-existent salary? She went quiet again. Then came the threat. If you don't take that post down, I cut her off. Kelsey, this is just the appetizer. I opened my laptop and queued up the next post. The one where she admitted to cheating on her best friend's boyfriend, while they were all on vacation, in a shared Airbnb. She gasped when I told her. She knew I was serious. Oh my God, she whispered. You're psycho. Wrong, I said, voice sweet as honey. I'm organized. I didn't sleep that night, not from guilt, please, but because revenge gives you adrenaline. My brain was buzzing like I'd snorted 5 espresso shots and a dash of justice. Kelsey went dark after our last call. No texts, no DMs, just silence, which, for her, was suspicious. This is a woman who once live-tweeted her toe surgery. If she wasn't screaming online, it meant she was plotting. So I stayed one step ahead. The next morning, I sent an anonymous email to her group chat. The one with her best friends, ex-flings, and that influencer girl she's been trying to impress for months. Subject line, thought you should know what your friend really thinks of you. Attached were screenshots, diary excerpts. Nothing too wild, just enough to sow chaos. A sprinkle of backstabbing here, a drizzle of gossip there. The kind of stuff that makes brunches awkward forever. An hour later, I posted a TikTok from my burner. No face, just audio and text over aesthetic B-roll. Caption: When you give your sister a car and she sells it for $500, but you read her. Diary before returning the favor. It hit 10K views in under 2 hours. The comment section? A war zone. 500? For a Civic? Jail. Tell me you posted the whole diary. Siblings are the real villains, and I support you 100%. By noon, Kelsey finally cracked. She showed up at my place, uninvited, of course. Banged on the door like the FBI. I opened it with a glass of iced tea, and my phone camera casually angled toward her. She looked awful. Smudged mascara, hair in panic mode bun, phone in one hand, iced coffee in the other like a shield. You need to stop, she shouted. Which part? I asked. The truth? She stormed into my apartment. I didn't stop her. I wanted witnesses. And my neighbor, Miss Carol, watches everything from her peephole like it's cable news. You've ruined my life, she hissed. No, I said calmly. You sold your own car, and your credibility. I'm just running PR for the truth. She tried to cry again. But crocodile tears don't work on me anymore. I'm sorry, okay? I messed up. I'll buy the car back. With what? I asked. Your reputation points? Silence. And then she tried the oldest card in the deck. Family. We're sisters, she whispered. Aren't we supposed to forgive each other? I smiled. Oh, Kelsey, I said. I already forgave you. But forgiveness doesn't mean immunity. It means I get to move on, after I'm done. She left, slamming the door hard enough to rattle the dishes. That night, I posted one final thing, a photo of me and my new car, a shiny black SUV under a caption that read, "Sometimes you lose a sister but gain peace, upgraded features, and Bluetooth." I didn't have to say her name. Everyone already knew. Fallout came fast. Her best friend blocked her. Her ex posted a petty story about fake girls with fake jobs. Even our mom called and said, "I think Kelsey needs help, financial and psychological." I agreed. But I was done being the help. Last I heard, Kelsey moved to Arizona to start fresh, which, translated from Kelsey speak, means ran from the group chat and blocked everyone. As for me, I sleep like a baby, because revenge isn't always loud. Sometimes it's sipping iced tea while the person who wronged you burns their own bridge, and sometimes it's watching them realize you never needed fire. You were already gasoline.